Hey guys, welcome to the video today. Today we're going to recap another video that I did in regard to Gaahleri Aventus airbrush. We're going to take a look at the pros and cons of this airbrush. We're also going to take a look at the tailor-made version that has arrived at my shop. But also we're going to talk about what Gaahleri has done good, what they've done bad, and also what they've done right with this airbrush, because there's been a lot of controversy on that. We're going to discuss that inside this video today. So stick around if you're interested. If not, I appreciate you clicking on the video, and hopefully there's something else on the channel that will interest you in the feed. See you guys inside. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Again, as I said, we're taking a look at the Aventus. So this is Gaahlerie's newest one. This is the Titan Mist. This is one of the pre-built. You don't have to do the tailor-made. When I purchased this, it was about $155, and this is their new airbrush design. Now, looking at this, it's a really beautiful, elegant design. But with anything new that comes out on the market, problems creep up, right? So, and I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more, but we're gonna talk about this, but also today we're gonna take a look at the Gaahleri Aventus tailor-made that has been made for Rise 3D builds. So we've got that to look at today. But also, we're going to take a look at something Gaahleri did right in regard to some of the controversy going around. We're going to take a look at the pack you get. If you purchase an Aventus, you should get one of these packs. If you don't, you need to reach out to Gaahleri and talk to them, because while there was some issues, some quality control issues and different things like that, Gaahleri is stepping up. Okay, guys? You know, I'm going to dive in. I'm just going to dive into this. So I put out the video of unboxing and using the Aventus Mist, my Titan Mist one for the first time. And guys, I like this airbrush. I like it a lot. It does a good job for me. It's doing a really good job. I have not had any problems. Now, granted, I wasn't in the first few batches that went out. I bought mine a little bit later after the launch date. And I have not suffered any issues. I'm actually really happy with the airbrush. And I've been a big Gaahleri supporter ever since I got introduced to them about a year, maybe two, a little bit longer than that. Because my main airbrush, the airbrush I use all the time, is a Gaahleri 98D. I use it a lot, but I also use the Mobius. As I sit here, I got a swallowtail sitting on my desk I was using for a large project. I have the Mobius siphon that I use this brush for. I'll mix up big vats of a paint I know I'm going to use a lot of. I love the siphon jars for that. It's a good brush. It has a lot of purposes. I use a lot of Gaahleri products, and that was one of the things that kind of threw me off in some of the comments that I got on the first video of, oh, just go get a Harder Steinbeck. Well, I own one. I own two, honestly. I'll take my Gaahleri any day. That's my personal opinion. That's my opinion. Not a lot of people share it. That's fine. I like the Gaahleri product. I like the price point. I like the durability. I like the parts availability. Is the customer service? Well, you know what? They're not fully US based. It may take them a day to reply. Okay. You know, that's the common thing anymore that we see with these things. I know the camera's moving around a little bit. This is a new eMeet camera. Kind of just bear with me. We're only going to be on this during the talking part here. But I use a lot of Gaahleri products. I use the Gaahleri Kaleido paint line. I love that paint line. It has been awesome. It has done a really good job for me. And it's made me happy because I figured out how to use it and I'm working with it. But, and I'll admit, there were a few comments that had to be flagged out of the system. They never made it out to the public view because of some of the verbiage and stuff of people just bashing on these. And one comment said he didn't even open it, he just returned it because Gaahleri publicly facingly went on YouTube and said, hey, we're aware of problems. That's awesome. In all honesty, that's awesome that they did that. I appreciate that they went on and did that and said, hey, we know there's issues. We want to fix them. And one of the things they're doing to fix it, we're going to take a look at here when we move over to the other side of the video. But also, guys, it's a brand new product. It's a complete redesign. Everybody's going, oh, it's cheap. Meh, meh, meh. Unless you got one, you bought it, you took it apart. Yeah, they're using different metals. They're using different things than what we would see in a different brand airbrush. Okay, well, maybe they're moving forward to something that's more disposable and a lot cheaper. But we get stuck in this, and this is kind of a problem I have with the whole hobby world is, and I run into this a lot, is people just wanting to tear down and not build up. And I'm on a rant. I'm sorry. This is kind of started off as a rant. But guys, look at products as they've been released out in the world. Windows 98. I'm going to pick on this. I love this one because I'm an IT engineer. And why I pick on Windows 98. Bill Gates was sitting on stage debuting it before it's released to show plug and play. And what happened? Blue screen of death. Just died. Supposed to be a revolutionary product. They're hyping it up. And when they went to do it, crapped out. No good. So that's one example. Samsung, they just had a massive recall on bad batteries. It happens with new products. We can't fully vet what someone's going to do to it out in the real world. You know, maybe someone ran a paint type that Gaahleri never tested. We don't know. Now, we know where some of their quality control problems were with some of the valves and different things like that. But again, if you'll be patient with Gaahleri support, they're going to take care of you. They've always done me right. And sometimes, I'll be honest, it could be a valve piece. They sent me a whole brand new assembly. And it's not because, and guys, I'm just an affiliate. I get paid when you buy something and I get paid pennies. I want Gaahleri to succeed because they're putting out products I want, that I want to see. I want to see an airbrush that doesn't cost me $400. Now, this was about $155, but a lot of their other brushes, like their 39 and their 36 and their 98s, they're all under $100 price point and usually on sale. So they're trying to get good things out on the market so more people will do the hobby. And a lot of people that I run into in the hobby are just downers. You know, oh, you should have done it this way and this would have looked better. You know, I like to be in this hobby to pick people up. That's why this whole channel exists, is to try to pick people up. All right, you're having a problem, let's solve it. Let's not, I don't want to rip you down. I don't want to say, hey, we could do this better. Hey, what did you learn during the project? Tell me how you learned it and how you did it. And, you know, I have a lot of friends that say, hey, I want to improve. How would you do this? Great. I've been to I've gone to a lot of model shows in the last few years. And just the teardown I hear hurts my soul. Especially looking at the generational gaps in the modeling hobby. It hurts because we should never tear each other down. Granted, they had a product flaw. Guess what? Their 98D's been great. Loved it. Had great experience. I'm sure people have had bad experiences. But you know what? They're trying to make it right. And that's the cool thing. So the Titan Mist, if you guys are curious about it, go out and check out my prior video, part 1. We use this guy. I had a lot of fun with it. I like the detailing of it, and I like the modularity of it. It's a good brush. I've used it quite a bit. I'm going to be using it quite a bit because we got some projects coming. I promise. So with that said, let's hop over. Let's take a look at the tailor-made that's been made for Rise 3D Builds for our shop, for my desks. As you can see, there's all kinds of projects going on, but also what they've done to the customers that have bought the Aventus to kind of help set things right. So let's hop over and take a look at that. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Sorry about the rant. It bothers me. It's my biggest pet peeve is when you're in this hobby and someone tears you down. When honestly, I've seen a lot of new products launch in the hobby and they need improvement. A lot of products have needed improvement. But you know what? Other than being bad about it and just tearing them down, give suggestions. Help. Be kind. That's the key thing we need to see in this hobby. And I hope you agree with me on that, because cruel criticism just makes people leave the hobby. And that's not what we want. We want people in the hobby. We want people to enjoy this and have fun. Now, I'm going to finish up with this camera, guys. I know it's shaking. We're going to work on that for the next few videos, because also this camera is meant for live streaming, which is what I'm working on here, is getting the live stream set done. But let's hop over and take a look at the actual products. Thanks, guys. Let's hop over. All right, guys, let's hop over and take a look at this. So first, we're going to take a look at the Aventus tailor-made that was made for Rise 3D Builds. Heavy, nice metal case. This is probably one of the most expensive airbrushes they offer. But it's pretty. So I went with the blue. You guys can see there's a lot of nice things in this kit. Needles, screws, metal case, spare filaments, 2 different fluid jars, and the Aventus itself. And I like the filter as well. That's a good bonus that you don't get with the other one. But this is the Rise 3D Titan Mist, or Aventus brush. You guys can see Rise 3D builds. It's a beautiful blue. You guys will see this being used on the channel. A lot great features, great grips. If you want to see the Aventus being used, make sure to go check out part 1 of this video. This is just showing off what comes with your tailor-made if you just did decide to order one. And of course you've got the 0.4 needle, all kinds of good stuff, good storage case to put the airbrush away. So now it's kind of one of those things too. If you do decide to change out the nozzle tips, there is instructions to do that. So make sure you follow those instructions on your airbrush, and also the instructions, your normal painting instructions are all listed within the airbrush. Again, there is a Rise 3D Builds discount code down below in the description, and my Gaahleri link if you're interested in going and take a look at this. But let's talk about the people that bought Aventus. This came in the mail to me, and this is their backer kit for being one of the supporters. And yes, I was one of the first ones to really get into it. And what they did is brand new needles, repair wrench, and then a lot of the parts that you're going to need. So air valve replacement tools, parts, anything you need to kind of get your brush back up in fighting shape. Quick release with air vent, and basically a set of the parts that failed to repair your airbrush free of charge. They sent it out in this beautiful kit. I think when I was Googling a bunch of this kind of through the store to buy these parts individually, this is like an $85 value that they just sent. So if you have not got one, make sure you reach out to the Gaahleri customer support, double check, make sure you've got one coming. But again, this is them saying, hey, we're taking responsibility. The fact that they put the YouTube video out shows me that they were taking responsibility for their actions. And it's a great thing. So again, give it a try. I'm enjoying mine. You know, it's one of those things, if you don't enjoy yours, hey, I get it. You know, everybody has their preference in what they want to use. A lot of people go for the tried and true Harder & Steinbecks or the Iwata airbrushes. I get it. But I also, you know, I've used the Harder & Steinbecks before. I like the modularity of the Gaahleris. I like the part availability. I like the Gaahleri brushes. I find them just simpler. And that's what I need. So that may not fit everybody. But again, Gaahleri is kind of stepping up, taking care of the problem. And, you know, they value their customers. When I talk with them in regard to problems or anything, they're usually very attentive. Granted, I may have to submit a ticket in the morning and I may not hear back till the next day. That's current customer service for a lot of things anymore. Whether it's overseas or within the US. I mean, I had a customer service issue with Amazon and it took a day for them to respond to me. So it's kind of one of those things, patience, kindness, all things that we need in this hobby. So hopefully you guys, and if you disagree, you know, I totally understand. I have my view, but I do like that you get pretty much every nozzle type too in this kit. The quick release with air control valve, those are always handy, and just a lot of goodies here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed taking a look and seeing it. Be watching for upcoming videos like I showed. Some stuff that are getting ready to happen. I'm working on a Star Fury. I'm working on a 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park. So these Aventus airbrushes are going to be in those videos. They're going to be used to paint these models, along with some other 3D printing stuff that I've got cooking. So if you're new here, you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you see future videos. And also, you know, give a thumbs up or don't, or, you know, give me your opinion on what you guys see in the hobby world when it comes to kindness and, you know, being uplifting versus negative. because that's something that bites my gears when I go to these shows and I see someone being just downright negative, especially when it's to a younger person. I know I'm in my 40s, but I don't see a lot of the younger guys in these hobbies, and that bothers me. Because, you know, all these skills that we've perfected and learned, we want to pass them on. We want to make good models. We want to make it better and do it more awesome. And, you know, that takes all of us working as a team to keep building and innovating and coming up with new ways. So an innovation didn't come out so great. Hey, you know what? They fixed it. They're tackling the problem, just like other companies have had to in the past. So, you know, it's just kind of one of those things. Don't poo-poo. Give suggestions, help out, and you can make something great. And, you know, I think that was kind of what just being a good person says. So, thank you guys, and we'll catch you in the next video.